I spend a lot of time walking these streets and battlefields with guests, and one thing I love sharing are the hauntings that locals know about. The stories that make Gettysburg feel less like a history book and more like a place where the past is still very much alive. One of the most fascinating places in town is Gettysburg College. Today it's a beautiful campus sitting right on Seminary Ridge, full of students heading to class and enjoying college life. But during the Battle of Gettysburg in July of 1863, this peaceful campus became something very different. The college buildings were used as field hospitals. Hundreds of wounded soldiers were brought here after the first day of the battle. Doctors worked desperately inside these halls, amputating shattered limbs, trying to save lives, and doing it all with almost no anesthesia and very little time. If you ever wondered why Gettysburg has so many ghost stories, this is a big reason why. One of the most famous haunted spots on campus is Pennsylvania Hall. Students over the years have reported hearing boots walking down empty hallways late at night, doors opening and closing on their own, and sometimes the distant sound of men groaning in pain when no one else is around. Maintenance workers have reported something even stranger. On multiple occasions, people working alone in the building have seen a figure dressed in Civil War era clothing, usually described as a soldier or sometimes a surgeon, standing in a hallway or near a doorway. When approached, the figure simply disappears. Another well-known location is Smucker Hall, the old Lutheran seminary building. During the battle, this building served as a lookout point for Union soldiers, and it was also surrounded by some of the most intense fighting on the first day. Today, visitors and staff have reported seeing shadowy figures moving near the cupola and sometimes hearing footsteps climbing the stairs when no one else is there. Some people say the soldiers who once stood watch here never really left. Gettysburg College is a perfect example of what makes this town so unique. You have a modern campus filled with young students, but just beneath the surface is a place where thousands of soldiers once fought, died, and were treated for terrible wounds. And sometimes it feels like the echoes of those moments still linger. If you'd like to hear more stories like this, we talk about the haunted history of Gettysburg every night on our Echoes of War tour, which is our family-friendly ghost tour that explores the spirits, soldiers, and stories still haunting this historic town. I'm Andy with Ghost City Tours, and this has been another tale from the tour.